The Northwestern Ontario Municipal Association released an analysis today of the region's electrical need due to the expected growth in the mining industry. The Northwest Energy Task Force found the existing and proposed transmission system will be unable to meet with future demands of the mining industry and the infrastructure that it will require. Jaden Billick reports.
Northwestern Ontario is often described as the most significant mining area in the province. With 12 operational mines between Wawa and Rainy River, and to the north, there's another 41 mining projects in the planning stages. Officials with the Northwest Energy Task Force say our region currently generates a base load of 484 megawatts. And Group Co-Chair Ian Angus says we'll need an additional 250 megawatts distributed throughout the region.
If we invest in the transmission lines now, they will be there for the mines when they're ready, and that'll be an incentive for the mines to actually happen. Reality is, and we saw this with Greenstone Gold, they couldn't get a solution from the Ontario government in terms of bringing new power into Geraldton. So they're operating natural gas generators behind the fence.
The task force is calling for new hydro, biomass, and wind projects to bridge the gap and reduce reliance on fossil fuels. And should all of the planned mines connect to the grid by 2033, the power requirement in our region will rise to 1,968 megawatts. Angus says an option that makes sense now would be to develop a number of new biomass generation facilities as soon as possible through locations like existing and dormant sawmills.
Well, for biomass, it's 2.5 years, which is quite reasonable. Transmission, on the other hand, takes about 7 years when you go through all the regulatory process and route selection, environmental assessment, things like that. So if you don't start now, you're not going to meet the deadline. Right now, they would produce about 40 megawatts per generator.
Potential new sources of power include the proposed Little Jackfish hydroelectric generator, an increase to the output of the Atikokan generating station and Thunder Bay pulp and paper mill through power purchase agreements. For now, the next steps for the task force are to seek out meetings with the IESO and Hydro One while waiting for the next Minister of Energy. Jaden Billick, TBT News.